Today marks the completion of the first weekend of phased 1 reopening here in Louisiana, a move triggered largely by a slowing of daily cases here in the state. Today there were 277 new cases and 15 additional deaths, both relatively low numbers over the course of this pandemic. But today we saw an uptick in hospitalizations and those on ventilators, albeit a very low uptick. And today the state reports more than 26,000 people have recovered. Today marks the massive reopening of several businesses in the United States and in Louisiana. Many casinos across the state will reopen under new restrictions, however, not in New Orleans just yet. Casinos in the rest of the state will be allowed to accept crowds at 25% of their regular capacity. In addition to that, they must have a social distancing plan approved by the Louisiana Gaming Control Board or the Louisiana Racing Commission. There were long lines at the Office of Motor Vehicles on Veterans today as they opened for the first time in months. Limited services are being provided at nearly a dozen locations around the state. That includes the issuance or renewal of driver license and ID cards, ordering a duplicate title, renewing vehicle registrations, and title transfers. If you're headed that way, you should wear a mask. Today, a group of about a dozen sanitation workers are protesting at City Hall in hopes of reaching an agreement about pay and protective gear. The workers say that they were fired after holding a strike earlier this month. However, their employer, Metro Service Group, claims the workers can get back to work when they want. The company signed a deal to pay Livingston Parish inmates in the work release program to fill those vacancies for the sanitation company. The workers on strike say they want to work, but they want to do it safely and they want to be accommodated fairly.
If y'all was out there to see the stuff that we got to deal with, y'all wouldn't do it. No person in their right mind wouldn't do it. But we got out here dealing with it because that's the way that we provide for our family.
The workers are paid through a staffing agency and do not have a collective bargaining agreement. They say they want to meet with the Metro Service Group to demand $15 an hour plus $150 per week in hazard pay. Jefferson Parish residents can finally get rid of their recyclables. Crews will be out today to collect for the first time in 2 months. The parish suspended that service back in March in an effort to cut back on non-essential services. Other areas with suspended service, like Gretna, plan to restart soon. However, they have not made any official announcements. Today, there's more than 4.8 million cases of coronavirus across the globe and more than 315,000 deaths worldwide. Here in the United States, there are more than 1.5 million cases, and today we surpassed 91,000 deaths.